Oh, you're here. Oh, sorry. No, it's just watching the rain. It's been raining all day. And there's a hill out there. There's a little hill, goes up. And the road going up the hill. And there was just a car that turned off the hill going down the road. And since it's already, well, it's still, of course, daytime. Obviously. But the car had its lights on. And just as it came around, you could see the wet road reflecting of like glittering as the headlights shone over it. As it came down, you can see sides of parked cars getting lit up as well as the rain kind of, kind of flimmering in the, that's a word in English, in the air. Quite nice. Right, so hello everybody. Hey, Miss W. Oh, well, no. Hey, Kango Fango, you're here. Here's Oi. Slavic Eagle, hi, if you're here. Hi, oh, hello, Slavic Eagle. Hello. I do like your soggy points. They're very thematically applicable to what's currently going on down there. They're very, very applicable. You are! Hey, hello, Mr. W. Good evening, all. How is everyone? Good. Kind of tired, but a good tired. And yourself? So you mean like a satisfying tired? Like the kind of tired like you've just ran, I don't know, maybe a mile. And kind of good tired. Like you feel satisfied. I see. Good too. Thanks for asking. I wanted to fix the left leg's weight by painting it red, but it couldn't find any bones. I think they're somehow hidden. I'll need to look up how unhide bones with a blender. Yeah. Is that a personal project or is that somebody you've stolen? Well, if he's going more of the side of Frankenstein, then probably more like stolen. But gulp. The former, of course it is. Of course it was. We're back. Gonna get snacks before the stream starts. Oh, alright. Shadows, welcome. Hello, yes, indeed. A hill? Ha! That's just a hill. That's just hilarious. Yeah. Shadows, not all day. The morning was very hot and sunny. Stream title, down by the TPF2 railway tracks. Down by the railroad tracks. Down by the railroad tracks. Does this work? Nope. Soggy points. Oh my. Yeah, well, if you looked at the screenshot, the train's screenshots on my channel, then you'd see what I mean. Because he posted pictures of his island hopping route that he's working on, and there's like a Y, but it's kind of a little bit submerged. Me back. Oh, yeah, me back's really fine, actually. Shalays, tired due to something I enjoyed. It was something with the school. Paddleboarding in this weather. Oh boy. Must have been fun. Must have been great fun. Jokes aside, yes, character I modeled for my first 3D platform, which I've started 3 years back. And while I'm doing this, I might as well just start the game map. Started 3 years back. James Jones, a scientist from the future whose time machine broke down while he was using it and thus scattered the time machine's pieces all over. Goal of the game is to get him back. Get him back alive. Right. Oh, nice. Frankenstein was written before Herbert West. Reanimator? But the latter definitely took inspiration from the former. Never did paddle myself. Oh well. Try 3, me back. Gods dang you. Well, or bored. Hello, oh hello Trains Plus. How are you doing tonight? Well, for you it's probably... Well, for you it's probably getting to night time. It's probably night for you, actually. Here you can see the sun is... Well, it's raining, for one thing, so it's a bit darker, but... Still day, yeah? Hey! Shrey's all over time. You forgot time. Oh, sorry. What was I thinking? I forgot all about time. Great Scott. Well, how are you all doing? How are you doing all? Well, I'm doing all right. Yes, reanimator. Yes. Good, thank you. You? For me, trains plus the same color as Slovak Eagle. Yeah, I think we've done this before. Reanimator. I think so, yeah. I think we have. Invisibility 2. Oh, sorry. I thought there was someone there. Must be invisible, sorry. 1500. 1452. 1447. Ticking down. Yes, time. Oh well. This is 10 p.m. in Ukraine. Oh, so it's 2 hours difference then. For me, it's only just gone past 8. Right? But whatever you do, F off. Do not click that link. Trans Plus for me is a nice mid of the range green. GMT +2. True. Very true. Bucharest, Kiev, Cairo time. Wait, you mean like Cairo as in the Egyptian city Cairo, or are you talking about a different Cairo? Probably are talking about the Egyptian Cairo if you think about how far up that would go. The Egyptian city, yeah. How is it to share a time zone with an Egyptian city? Came across a new book today, if anyone's interested. Oh yeah, sure. Cairo is on GMT +2. Right, so last time did quite a bit of stuff. We connected, we connected industries, but which one did I go? I think it was, we connected we fixed this so that, we connected the lumber. We connected this one, so the lumber trains, the empty lumber trains collect timber and bring that up here, because this place, as you can see, is now almost at capacity. Well, basically is at capacity. And that's because it is now also shipping stuff not only to some of the other production places down here to produce tools, but also over here to produce machines. These machines then get transported over to Beijing, where they are going to be dropped off here at the new goods platform, which actually I wanted to put a tree down here, so before it all grows over completely, a little bit. Is there a bigger one? Maybe it's random which one you get. Yeah, well, sure. I'll just place a couple of them down like that. There we go. Right, so, also, there's a gap here between these two tracks. Also, if the sound's too loud, too quiet, please let me know. How full is this train? Well, it's got some machines on it. You can see them being unloaded. And some of... Oh, this is going to probably... Yeah, these are not keeping up, unfortunately. Which means I will need... Let's just buy like 2 more. There we go. We also upgraded a lot of other stuff, I think. Anyway, this is all doing fine at the moment. So what should we do next? Well, how is Nur Sultan growing? Not that great, not that great. There is there's quite a bit of food waiting here. 99 food. Oh, this guy's got 100 going. And how many ships are here? 2. Where's the other one? Is that the other one? Yeah. Should be fine. It's not overflowing, so that's good. And in terms of conmats, there is a little bit of stuff waiting, but only a little bit. Yeah, it's just like, it's not getting that much of a demand. Although I suppose conmats is quite good at the moment. That's okay for now. That is okay for now. So, we've got this lovely steel production thing going on over here. We're not... It says we're not shipping. I think the issue is actually shipment. Is that bringing stuff here, or I think it's shipping stuff away. Interesting. Yeah, because this is now... It's still filling up. It just takes so long for this... I should probably have 2 of these that are not as long instead of one that's huge. Okay, so this has 3... Okay. So we have it... If we get it down to like maybe 200, so if we modify it so that the capacity is like at... Although no, I don't want to do that, because then the trains will clog up. Because then if this one's shorter but not loaded, then it'll wait until here, there's another one there, and then that'll block it, and then things won't be going very well, because then you can't get any more iron and coal in, which means you can't get any more steel, which means you can't fill it up, which means it can't leave, which means you've blocked it up. However, and this seems like it's doing quite nice. Yeah, passengers are waiting, that's good. Oh, 1943. That's an interesting year in world history. So what should we do next? I'm just trying to think what the next step would be, because I really want to grow Beijing. Actually, Shantou would also be good. Yeah, Beijing, maybe Shantou, but Beijing. They've got 405 max size. I think that's okay. Very good. That's all great. How is this city doing? Very good. Good. I guess, well, this one could use also some some tools. So I think if we had a tool train, we'd have to have a tool train going all the way down here, but that's going to be a bit tricky because, well, this is already getting a little bit clogged. So is there another tools factory anywhere? Should be some. Hopefully. Maybe one other one, hopefully. Where? Up here. That could be quite interesting. Oh yes, plus we've got the suspension bridge, which I wanted to use here. Right, so that's also not that far away. So this needs, yeah, just needs planks, which means this is already at capacity. So we can't really strain this anymore. So, well, what about this one? Actually, no, that's where we get logs. So we could hook up this one quite easily. That's on the way. So if we hooked up this down here, we need to ship logs. Probably from somewhere, maybe from down here, or maybe from up here, because there are quite a few industries that we're not using at the moment. Probably maybe this one, or one of these ones. Ship them down along this corridor, ship them down here, turn them into planks, then get the planks, put the planks up here, and then turn those into tools, and then put the tools from there over to Kyoto, and to Shantao. Probably Shantao first. Right, so I think that's a good plan. So step 1 is going to be to get the logs here. So at the moment this is only used by the crude oil train. So I think the infrastructure is basically fine. How long should we make these? I think if we're getting logs from all the way up here, I really would like these to be like 240 meters long, these platforms. And having 2 platforms probably also going to be good. No catenary because we don't have any well, electric trains yet. In the European vehicles pack thing, you would definitely have electric trains by now, but in this we don't really at the moment. I think that's probably a good space for it. What's it called? Lower Beijing. Well, no. How about Beijing Choppy? Well, not copy, choppy. Because they chop up the wood. Right. Now we can basically just connect it. It will have to go through here, but I think that should be fine. I hope that will be fine. Will that be fine? Well, ish. I guess we could if it's going up here anyway, then I guess what we could do is hook it up to these other 2 tracks. So we'd have it go along kind of like this. But that would mean getting rid of these industry buildings. But it has spread over here. I think that's probably going to be better. Maybe we don't even... Although... Yeah, I think it's probably going to be better than using those 2 tracks even more. So, yeah, I'm just going to do it. Oh, it's putting catenary on again. I don't want catenary on at the moment. I need to unapply the catenary. Haha. You didn't see that one coming. Don't worry, I'll read chat soon, he said. Like that. Wait, that means on the right. On that side. Okay, we need another one. Sort of here, like that. Let's just signal this up. It'll just so we can use it already. So it's basically done. Okay, that should work fine. That should work fine. Okay, you can see our oil train. Still using quite an old loco, but it's working good for the moment. Okay, so that's hooked up. So on this side, it'll just basically filter over on there. On the other side, it'll come back. Right, yes. So now we need to hook up the other side, which is going to be where we're going to be using, basically which forestry we're going to be using. I think either this one or this one or one of these ones. So either this one or that one. Maybe this one. Is that within... No, not quite. But it might be within the range, maybe. How long is this? This is, I think, 160 meters, unfortunately. Not quite as long as I'd hoped. Could extend it by 1. You know what, let's do that anyways. Let's do that anyways. Oh, a new vehicle. A new airplane. Okay. But the thing is, we could use this one. Let's see if I can get a little connection. I've got a little cargo building. Well, I can't attach that, unfortunately. It means we need another platform on this side. So let's actually let's put down a little bit of a passenger thing here. Just a little tiny thing. Just so we can attach some buildings to it. Maybe even just some steps would be good. Maybe we could get on the different tracks like that. A little bit of a roof as well there. Tiny platform. Let's see what that did to the range. Oh, something's stuck. Why is something stuck? Why is that train stuck? Is that stuck because a train reversed because I messed with the platform? So where does that guy want to go? Yeah, it's just the train reversed accidentally, I think. Yeah, the train isn't supposed to be facing this way. This one just needs to turn around. It's just a little... Sometimes if you mess with a station and there are trains in it, the trains will reverse and then issues will occur, but it should be fine. Right, so the question in question is this. Is this going to be long enough? How long is this? I really need a little bit of a measure thing, but that would have to be a mod to install, I think. Well, if we say if I take one of these stations, 80 meters. 80 meters, that's, well, let's do, what's 120, 160 plus, okay, so that's 80 meters, 160, and then probably plus 40 meters. So, by the looks of things, it's probably going to be 200 meters. 200 meters should be fine. Probably, hopefully. But then again, this is still a little bit out of the range. Just a little bit. So you can see the range does extend over to here. But not quite as far as I would like. Maybe, also this is... yeah, I think... Well, I'll leave it for now. Maybe we can change it later. I just want to see if I add tiny little roads so that it basically goes straight over to there. Would that extend it enough that it would be within the reach? Yes, look at that. If I add this little road there, it's now within the reach of the station, which means I can just have a log train filling up here without needing to bother with trucks. That's great. So let's put in the line. Cargo, cargo stop. Going all the way to here. I want this to be a different color. I want this to be a color that I can differentiate a bit more over here. Because there's already quite a bit of purple. Dark green, maybe? Maybe. Red. Well, there is also a mod that adds more color, many more color options, which I'm definitely going to be installing when I can. Well, when I want to. Well, when I will. Well, when I can. Well, yeah, basically. Okay, so. Time to name it. What is this named? It is going to be named... I think it's Beijing, right? Where are you living? Yeah. I was... How about... Beijing timber. Oh, Beijing logs. Logs freight train. Okay. This, by the way, still hasn't been reattached. I might just leave it like this, like a little memory of what it used to be at some point. But this means that it will probably also need to rework this whole mess over here at some point, which is going to be interesting. Right, so where do I want to buy the train? I think I can just buy the train over here, that should be fine. So this can only be 200 meters long. I think probably this loco should be fine for this sort of length of train. 200 meters. 201 meters, that should be fine. Let's buy... Well... Let's buy 2 of them. And let's set them on... Beijing Logs Freight Train. I actually want to follow the second one if I can. I'm going to read chat in a while. And by a while, I mean short while. I'm going to follow the first one, I'm going to follow the second one. Because there's a higher chance that the second one will have actually got some logs waiting. So actually, the way this usually works with this version of the game... I'm going to follow the first one. Let's save first. And let's follow it. Alright. Remember the first-person puzzle game Cairo? Should I haven't thought about it in years. Well, I have actually thought about it quite recently. But yeah, I remember it. Never got very far in that. I just didn't know where to go. I was just basically lost. Which I think is what the game was going for, but it carried on so long that I basically just had no idea what I'm supposed to do. Shadai's new ghost platform? Ghost? Why ghost? Shadai's The Little Prince by... Look up spelling. Antony de Saint X Exupre? What's it about? Actually, The Little Prince, that sounds familiar. Oh, that might be overflowing on the left there. I'll have to have a look at that. Oh, good. Alright, I've actually read that. Part 1 and 2. Been quite a few years. Wait. No spoilers, as I've only got to around chapter 7, I think? Wait. I'm not sure now. Are the illustrations drawn? Is that it? So let me continue my story. Sure. Have you got CKD Praha trams in one of your systems? I don't know. Do they come stock with the game? At the moment I've not used any mods yet because I want to finish a game of Transport Fever 2 vanilla before I taint it with mods. But there are so many great mods. It's just so many ones, but I'm not using any mods. If it's in the game without mods, then maybe. I believe so, but I've only listened to an audiobook. I will try to get the physical book though, so I did have to take a few minutes out because I'm so sad. You're so sad? You mean because of the book? With the spoilers hat that looked like a snake that gulped down an elephant? Is that it? Yep. Ah, yeah, then I do. I remember it as well. Yep, Le Petit Prince. Sure. Oh, Emilia goes and checks the intercom. It was indeed her friends. Emilia unlocks the gate and invites them in. And that was the big mistake. Right, gotcha. So these are my mates, eh? Let each one introduce themselves. It's been a fair few years though, so I won't even be able to spoil anything. I read the ending of it. I read the ending of it years ago at a friend's house, and it moved me in a way I can't describe. Oh, I see. Yeah. Sure, this is step 3. Prophets. Prophets, yeah. They're always step 3. Convincer? Step 3. Convince the prophets? What? Nice to finally meet you, eh? My name is Marie. I'm the daughter of the Prime Minister and Emilia's cousin. I'm the muscles of the team. Nice to mark your acquaintance, pal. Anna Marie. I come fra Scotland. Me and Amelia gang way back. Sin high school. I had the yak accuracy oh a hawk say that's how come I'm cried hawk the sniper. Well, there you go. Oh, also I don't want this to be necessarily going through the platform because it will probably have to wait quite a while here for Yeah, I should really reorganize this. Ugh, just poppin' doon to the choppy luv. I'll be back around 2. Alright, see you later. Bye. Well, Miss W, I'm looking forward to 10 days from now. 10 days from now. Why 10 days? For reasons of great obviosity to some. Also, the Little Prince wasn't 2 parts, it's my mistake. That's either the RP group or the board game club. It's probably the board game club because it's not on this Sunday, so it'll probably be that. I was gonna say, I didn't remember that 27 chapters is quite short. 11 days, my mistake. Yes, it's the latter. I assume you haven't looked up Lovecraft or Horror Babble yet? Apologies. Cheers, bless you. Oh, I wasn't aware that Kangwad laughed. Sorry. Sneezed. Can't find a proper Welsh accent translator for Gabriella, so I'm just gonna say it normally. I see. Cheat! That was my mistake as well. I had confused it with something else. Not yet, sorry. I will do, though. I'll probably send it while working on one of my games. Oh, don't worry about it. Did I send you links? If not, do you want some? Now that the others have introduced themselves, it's time for me to. Me too. I'm Gabriella, the scout. I can run real fucking quick. So I'm scouting positions for my mates, then give them the go-ahead. I don't carry heavy stuff. You didn't, but I'm sure I'll be able to find it. Thanks though. Oh gee whiz. Ugh. Is that probably the link there? It depends. Do you want your horror more traditional or more sci-fi? The latter is basically cosmic horror. Say, Amelia, you're saying this guy can spoil pure greed? Well, he beat me, so I think so. Also, I did tell you this guy hasn't played Milsim more than twice. Oh, and look, there's so much wood already waiting at the platform. Sure is, Kangfango. Been meaning to ask, am I good at lying in one of these people are lying? Because I feel I keep myself at least calm during it. Oh yeah, definitely. I think you're quite good, it's just sometimes there are tiny little things that seem a little bit odd. Like for example, with the band name, you said that it was a German name, but the English translation of it was the Black Diamond. But then I said, okay, well, what's the German name then? And you had previously said that it's a band that you love, so you would still be, even though if you don't know German, you would still be able to reproduce that sound. You would still be able to reproduce what it sounds like. So that kind of gave it away. But in terms of composure, yeah, I think you're there. Right, now I joined your Discord server. Mine? You joined... Wait, you joined my Discord server? Oh, well, welcome in that case. I hope you'll find lots of interesting stuff there. Miss W, re-825 message. Hehe, re-825 message. Either. It depends on specific book. Thanks. Hey, welcome. Sure it is. Alright, re-Cairo. There is a cheat console that lets you access all of the levels. But yeah. DNA Ken will hate to see on the field. He is joist shotgun rished. Fair. The timestamps don't work on this. I know they don't, but it was just... But you can see the date if you've enabled... If it's enabled. At the time, I mean. I think some of the CKD trams do come with this, 1 or 2. Well, then I might have them. Sure, spoilers! The Little Prince tells the story of someone who crash landed in the Sahara and meets a little fellow who has come from another planet. Yes, I remember. I read it as well. Oh, they don't? Do they mean YouTube? It's so sad. Yeah. Yeah, XD, sure is. Step 3, convince the prophets. Yeah. No, on here, it's not said at what time the messages are sent to me. Well, then you might need to enable it in chat appearance, I think. Hin, I can't make out half of what you're saying, so can you please turn down the accent? No offense though. Sorry about Kene, I'm pure Scots. But actually, Scots and Scottish and Scotland actually comes from the Roman word for that country, the Scotti, the Scotty people. So that became Scotland. But actually, the actual name was, I think, Gaeland, because they were the gays, Gaelic. They were the Gaelic people, so it was Gaeland. But, of course, the Roman name stuck around, because that is what traveled throughout the Roman Empire, and so that's what the country became, or the land became. Oh, gotcha, you can enable them via the cog icon on the bottom right, chat appearance. Travis, how, you know what? You actually reminded me it wasn't on, XD. Oh! Oh well. Oh, drat it. If only I didn't. We'd all have a session this Sunday. Oh well. Travis, inconsistencies, you mean? Not sure what that was referring to, sorry. That was Stewed Baker. It was my article. Oh, that. Oh, right, inconsistencies. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. I think that's probably the easiest way to discover lies, if you just keep probing for inconsistencies and try to get a repeat readout on data, essentially. And then if there are inconsistencies, oh, but this you said this, but then then that should surely mean that, but that's not true, and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think it's just little things, little stuff. Although I was so happy that there was actually a film called Whiplash that came out. Although that was a bit of a harsh question, and that was pretty much designed to mess me over. Well, yeah, but that's kind of the point, to figure out who's lying. Man, you can't pronounce Scottish. Yeah, I can't. I haven't practiced it. I think you are. Don't worry, neither can I. I have a Romanian accent. Thank you, because I'm Romanian. Well, that makes sense. Dine ware. Did you see the link? / get the joke? I saw the link, but I didn't click on it. Was that the link to the thing that you said you might be able to find? The Scotty people. Do they beam people up? Maybe. Dinna fret, lad. We'll have ye beamed up in a jiffy. Oh, bloody hell. Whiplash. It was my article. Lucky coincidence. Is what I say. Lucky coincidence. Sure is. The link was Green Train. Yes, definitely Green Train. Yeah, I need to fix some stuff with the approaches to different areas. Let's just speed this up a little bit now that we're caught up with chat again. Also, I had actually no, that's fine. Link to the On My Own song, Samantha Barks? Because I said, I'm sure I'll be able to find it. Link. Oh, find it on my own. Oh, I see. I thought it was the link to the thing that you said you would surely be able to find on your own. Right, so this... I mean, it is definitely profitable, but it's another 2 trains on the network clogging stuff up. So I think the next thing to do would probably be... Yes, like that. To rework this entire approach. Yep, I'm gonna do it. It does mean that we'll have to get rid of a lot of semaphores, but it's important. It is important. I'm gonna do it. Kind of like that. So that's the tracks coming in, and then delete all this stuff. Not going to delete everything, because for example this approach into the station should still work fine. Oh, I need to actually connect it so that the vehicle can go from onto the other side. That's interesting. Do not need to delete the thing. Also, having all these parallel tracks here should probably be fine until this point. And hey, there's a signal on here that may or may not be useful at some point. Let's see. Yeah, I would just need to delete all this stuff, basically. I think, yeah, I'll delete this stuff as well. Cut it off there. Delete that. No, I'll have to delete this as well. Right, and I think this is probably a good approach because although maybe not. Let's see, this one track is basically just merging into that side. So this is basically going right, this is basically these two tracks, which means we don't actually need this thing there. We do need this crossover here, and that should work fine. So I've got two tracks coming in this way, two tracks coming out this way. We've got the crossover here, that's good. So now it's time to basically rework this thing. Shudders. Right, so what do we need? We need freight trains coming from down here to go into the station. Okay, it's going to be quite simple. We need trains to go straight on to track 1 or 2. So basically we need, I'm going to start hooking up the easy stuff first. So we need a set of 2 tracks to just go straight through the station. Well, not through the station, but go straight past the station. I wonder why that's not connecting. Is there a little kink in the track? I don't think there is. Huh, I guess I'll have to delete this bit as well. Right, so this is going to be, these are going to be the tracks to connect the right side, basically, that the right 2 tracks that come in. Let's just, if I can, I would like to have these the same length, like that. Good. Then we'll need to hook up the other 2 tracks. So now we've got the other 2 tracks coming in this way. And we need a bit of a long approach for the quarry, which is annoyingly the middle track, the middle 2 tracks. So let's see. What can I do with this? So if I just connect these up like that, that should be of no issue. And then, actually, the thing is, I can connect these up, but then, so the thing is that because of how long of a distance the stone needs to travel, there tend to be quite a few trains, well, a couple of trains at least, that are that can kind of bunch up here. So I want a long track that they can all come in on, and that's reserved for them. And the issue I had before was that that was in the middle, which meant that trains couldn't cross over. So with this redesign, I want that to be on the outside, which means that that track would have to go underneath these two or over these two. Given the angles we're working with, I think probably underneath is a better option. But you have to go so far down to get a tunnel in this. Like, that's a tunnel, good. But now the question is, can we actually meet that tunnel? And I'm not sure that the answer is yes. So actually we'll have to remove this as well. I think this bit is okay, I would say, probably. But now let's see, can I actually connect this? Actually, I can, surprisingly. It's not too steep. It's going to be steep for trains coming up, but that's going to be fine. The angle's not quite right, though. Let's see, if I just have this go down a little bit further. Well, actually, if I have a little bit of a parallel track there, then I can try to parallel that with that parallel track. So, kind of like, kind of like that. And that's still a little bit close, but I would say that's okay. Good. So now we can delete this. Double track, and yes, it does need to be double tracked, so the trains can quite easily find their way out. And now it needs to basically just climb again. Joining up, probably there actually. Because the full train's going to be coming out, so they're the ones that are going to need a bit of a an easier grade to climb. Right, so that's connected underneath, which means that this just needs to connect up in there. So this actually, does anything need access like that? I don't think so. I don't think it does. So that's good. So now let's let's keep this up on the level. Let's have this branch out like that, so that trains can get quite easily get to the station up here from down here. They're going over like that. Passenger trains and freight trains, I think I want to separate here. So I want there to be a crossover like that. And I also want there to be a crossover between Star Trek and Star Wars. No, sorry, I don't want that. No, I want there to be a crossover onto the other track, like that. Not entirely lined up, but that should be fine. Actually, what are the speeds like on that? No, I think I want this to be a bit faster of a track, though. Is it this point? No, it's this point. Right, so now trains can get onto the left track, onto the right track, however they want. They can come back however they want. So now I just want to continue to run this parallel track along. Actually, do I? Okay, freight trains. Okay, so this is the freight side. So freight trains come in through here, come up and down, because passenger trains need to be on the right for these two passenger platforms. Yes, I know technically we've got a passenger platform here, but that's not being used at the moment. So these two tracks are freight. So they can basically just carry along, really. But I would like to separate it. Well, not separate. I would like to have it come across here. because the stone needs to cross over. So, like, well, like that? No. Needs to go all the way back there. Right, it's because the stone, if you remember rightly, is coming from overhead. Yes, it could cross over, but I want it to come over through the freight. And then it needs to go over here, and then it needs to go over to the right side because it needs to meet up with this. So that's good. Now we can have another little turnout here. Have another turnout over this way. And then connect these up to the station approach. Maybe the other way is a bit easier. Also, I'm so much looking forward to when Tales of Vestia is going to be finished. It's coming. It is really, really nice. So, okay, this here, trains need to basically carry on, freight trains. So we can just connect this up to, well, I suppose we can have it here. Have there, then we can have it double tracked another little bit before it joins back in, so that it's going to be a bit easier for trains to stack, essentially. Right, and we need a connection going this way as well, which might as well be just a double slip switch. And actually that fixes all connections already. But is it actually good? So trains, I'm going to save, actually. Okay, so trains are coming in, freight trains coming from both sides, doesn't matter. So freight trains need to come over here and then sort themselves out onto the left two tracks, at which point they can race along here, come along this bit, and they can either go to the left in here, or they can carry on straight, or they can cross over, go along this bit. Here they can come down there. Here they can come back over. If they're coming this way, they can just carry on straight and then go over and go over. Oh, this needs to be fixed. That's not a good junction. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, the angle of the junctions just sometimes, if you're dealing with grades, that's not gonna be great. Yes, I know, pun intended. This way, you kind of have to align it to the other track first, and then have it go over, which of course isn't great for speeds. Oh, that's wrong. Which of course isn't great for speeds, but it will make the junctions look a lot better. Like this, maybe? No, that's just much too steep. And the thing is, there's a junction to cross over here, so I can't really merge it in there. So I'll have to, well, let's just do this side first then. Let's make it, come on, let's make it cross over like that maybe. Seems fine. Then we can have this go down there. Now that's a little bit slow, but I doubt there's going to be anything I can do about it, unfortunately. Although maybe. Connecting it up. Not like that. Like this. How does that look here? It's okay. Right, now let's have this connect up like that. And of course we'll need to do the signaling as well, but at the moment that can wait. This, I think, should also be able to cross over like that if it has to. Right, so what tracks are things using? Basically all of them. Which is good, because that's what it was doing before. Right, so the blue line just, yeah, that's good. That just keeps going on here. I've got lots of space to stack trains along here. That's fine. Now let's see, where are other ones coming from? That's the blue line. How is that coming back? Oh, it's coming back. Oh, that's not what I want. No, that's not what I want. Right, I just want trains, please. So let's just start them off one by one. So this one, actually no, this one, the machines one. It's coming in from Beijing, and it is, which one? It is, where is it? Oh, it's that one. It doesn't flash if you've got it selected. Oh, I see. Right, so that comes in along here. And does that also come? Yeah, it comes back the other way as well. So that uses those two tracks and then merges on here. That's good. And that should hopefully also use the freight side. Yes, it does. Good, good. Logs, this one. That collects them up there. Then uses the freight lines to bring them in. That's good as well. This one is passenger. And that, of course, uses the passenger side because, well, it has to. Then we've got the fuel, which delivers it here. Cross over, uses the freight. But logs coming in from here, which are using both sides. It comes in there. Oh, is there no way to cross over here? No, it doesn't. Surely it wouldn't have to. Logs. No, they should just come in. Yeah, they're coming in like that. Good. It's crossing. Oh, that's not right. That's not right at all. No, so after Harbin, it should basically come back. And it should go past this signal. Right, so now that's using those two tracks, which are, again, the freight tracks. So that's all good. It's coming in to the right platform, but it is taking a... that's not great. I think I need to put in another... Oh, that's using this platform. No. That shouldn't use that platform. It should use platform 4. And that breaks it. Why does it break it? It breaks it because it can't get to where it's going. So it's coming in there, and then it needs to cross over onto the right side, which is quite easy to fix. All I need to do is, well, let's do a little bit more. Let's give it a little bit more space. Let's try it like so. That should have fixed it, and indeed it has. So now it's going... Oh, that's not right. You know what? Let's just change the color. Let's do it like that. There we go. That's better. Right, so that's good. It's using the right side of the tracks. It's also not splitting over up here. So now let's see this tone. That's coming in from over here. Coming in from over here. Crossing over this way. Crossing over, then it's going that way. That's good. Coming back. It's going through the passenger side, which isn't ideal, but it's also the least used of the tracks, I think. You know what? No. Harbin, where was that signal? Oh, that's all the way up down there. No, that's fine. We don't need that. Right, so after the quarry, so when it's full, I want it to go via... Oh, I don't have any signals here yet. Let's just quickly add a signal. Should I add one there? Should I add one here? I guess I'll add one there. That should probably not cause any issues. 10 hours later. Why are you all stuck at that signal? Who placed that signal there? Right, okay, so now it uses this track. So that means it now uses the freight line all the way through. Good. The Mac would. The machines would. Also just use the normal freight stuff. Good. Steel. Now, steel is coming back through the passenger side, which I don't want. I want it to go... Right, so it's coming from... Where? From there? Well, that's smoky steel. Oh, this is the wrong one. I wanted it to... Steel, this is the one I want. Coming from smoky steel, going back the other way, I wanted to take the same signal. So crossing over this way, as to not block the passenger service, which means we're going to have so many trains going through here. It's going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. But hopefully it'll work, at least somewhat. This one is a passenger train that's using those tracks, that's fine. Line 1 doesn't have anything to it. Don't need that. There's a passenger train, which is the Beijing, the Nanjing-Beijing one, which is basically just going through. And that should actually use the passenger side. Right, so going from Nanjing in direction Beijing should go past that signal, and coming back from Beijing, it should use this signal. Right, that way we've got one less train on those other two tracks. That's good. Then for the Nanjing Harbin passenger, which uses... where is it? Oh, that uses Lower Harbin. 2? Oh, of course, it goes up this way. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that. That's fine. And then the construction materials, which both use the passenger side. No, they need to use the freight side. I may change this up as well if things do still get stuck. From Nanjing to Lower Harbin? Right, so this is the construction materials train, which needs to go where? Oh, Trains Plus! Oh, bye! Have a good night! Bye! Right, so where's it going? This is going from Nanjing to oh, it's going to Lower Harbin. Oh. This is Lower Harbin. Well then, where is it? Oh, it's this one. Oh. Oh, I see. This is the one that's going... Oh, this is the passenger... No, wait, this is the passenger side. I didn't want the passenger one, I wanted the construction materials one. Ah, that was what confused me. Right, so the construction materials are going basically through there, up and around. Yes, they very much do have to go through the passenger side, unfortunately, because that's the only way they can get on their line. So that's... Actually, is it? Yeah, it is. So that's actually okay. That's fine. That's good. That's going this way, and then carrying on up there. Right. So now with that done, let me save again, and then I'll do the signaling stream. Tropical. Right. So let's enable. Actually, I can't have this enabled, unfortunately. So let's have a look at signals. So I've already got a few in place, which may or may not cause issues down the line. This signal in front of the junction, that's fine. The one there going out, that's also good, but that's just access to the station. We'll need a signal there. I'll want a signal here. And a signal there. There were signals up here. Probably fine. I'll add one there. Now I'll need a signal coming in here. I'll need one going out this way. That signal's already in a good place. I'll need one there. I'll have one here before it branches in. I'll need one there. Probably also there. This one lonesome signal is just protecting it this way. That we can have that there. That's good. That's hopefully still on the right track, right? No, it isn't, unfortunately. That signal's going to mess things up because it's on the wrong track. Actually, maybe it's not going to mess things up because nothing's going that way. I'll leave it in for now. If it messes things up, then I can always remove it later, hopefully. Right, so we have a signal there, and then we basically just need a whole bunch of signals going this way, because there's basically like a queue for stuff to come this way. I think that's probably okay. Right, so we'll need a signal protecting this junction from these two sides. Then we'll need signals protecting this from here and there. I've already got one here, need another one there. That signal's in a bit of an odd place, but that should be fine. Should we have a signal here? Sure, let's have a signal there as well. That's good. This signal's on the right track. It's on the right track. Good, so now we just need to add block signals. So this distance should be fine. Coming in there, that's good. So now we need a signal that, probably one there. Well, there's a train stop there. Well, yeah, that's going to block both. I don't want to block both. We should have one there. Actually, let's have one here. Let's have one there. And then this splits off onto this bit, which means we'll probably just add one signal, one set of signals here. And then going the other way, it's coming down this line. Let's just have them on both sides. Let's have one there, one there. This way. Then we'll need to do these two tracks, which are very important. Let's just have a signal here before we enter the station. There's one there as we exit the station. Well, that's quite a long distance. We think from here all the way up there. I think we'll probably need another signal, to be honest. Like maybe one there. To hopefully keep the trains moving. Is basically what I'm thinking. It's probably a good idea. Right? Keep the trains moving. Anyone? Just me? Okay, well, there we have it. Right, so let's have these signals there. Actually, no, let's have a signal there. Let's delete this one. And let's have another one in roughly the middle place there. Which means we can also delete this one. Because that will make the junction be a bit clearer. That should be good. Coming in this way, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of want that because that's the station. Right, we need the coming out of signals for this line as well. Let's just have one in the tunnel there. I'm thinking every second one should probably be a good idea. It's like that. And that should probably all work. If I sound like I'm saying that in a hesitating way, then that's because I am. This is still such a bottleneck right here, especially because that needs to cross over. Can't I do anything about that? Like, if it goes right, that's fine, but if it comes... But the thing is that it needs to come over onto the left track to be able to go into the station, which isn't great. I think I need to fix this. Okay, time to probably fix this. I may just make it a bit worse first, though. So the right track needs to go over to the left. Can we do a bridge? A bridge would be great. I mean, that's certainly a thing. But I doubt that... Actually, if we get it in there, if we get it in early, If we have a junction, I mean, we could just have a junction here, coming off, just sort of like, well, like that. Then we could have a bridge, hopefully. It would be so useful if this would work again. Actually, if I hold command, can I do it without snapping? No, it is shift, which unfortunately also changes that. That's fine. Right, so if I just add a little bit of a bridge, like that. That's not going to be for the final bridge, don't worry. No, I said don't worry. Do this, so we can delete that bit, then delete this bit. Then is there any way I can bring this down to an appropriate level? I don't think there is. Probably not. Because the thing is, this can't raise up quick enough. Although, if I have it like that, and then just make it go up, I could do it this way around. That's probably going to be a bit of a better solution. Yep. I want to go up, please. Ah, that's a bridge. That is a bridge. Yes, but it's a bridge in the wrong place. Well, if I do it like this, then I can kind of split it off here. Because if you make a junction... construction not possible, unfortunately. But if you make a junction in a bridge, then you can delete it up to that point. So you can have it go kind of halfway this way, then halfway the other way. So now, if I do it like this... I mean, that's a bit of a close call for the pillar. Yeah, that's a bit too close, unfortunately. Maybe, well, let's see, what can I do with this? I could maybe do it like this. And then have it go down. But then it's gonna go into the wrong place, isn't it? Probably is. Probably is. Maybe if it wasn't... Well, actually, it would theoretically work. Speed limit's not going to be that high, but it doesn't need to be. So yeah, so that comes up, goes over the top, trains can go underneath, and then it connects up to here to go into the platform, because now you can see it's not crossing over anymore, these two lines. But for that, it's now double tracked on this, which means it's going to have to wait. Oh, now that is going through here. That's not what it's supposed to do. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's doing that because I need a crossover here now. Actually, do I? Unfortunately, I do. No, I don't. Do I? No, I don't. Haha. Because this needs to fit somehow. Ugh. That won't fit. That's unfortunate. I mean, no, that won't fit. Let's get rid of that signal. That's just in the way. I could do it like this. And that is going to work. But then we'll have a little bit of an issue here with the junction and things. Let's see if we delete it. If we give it just enough to properly connect on, like that, for example, could we theoretically connect up onto this as well? We could, and it won't look, well, it will look a little horrible. It would look a little horrible. Let's try it by just having a little bit of a junction like that. So it's flat and then connect it. That is acceptable. Yes, it floats a little bit and a little bit, but I can't change that. Interesting junction as well. Right, so that means we need to redo the signal here. So we're coming in on this side, which means we need, well, ideally we'll have a signal on this side so that the crossing is clear if a train has to stop there. And this is now only going in this direction, which means we can actually have a couple of signals up here because it's one way only. That's okay as well. And yes, now you can see it is using the correct tracks, not going through the station anymore, and it's only going one way up on top, going over into the platform. Then when it comes out, it's going out the other way. Great. Right? Right? I should think so. I should hope so. Okay, so that should theoretically work. Have I missed anything obvious? Please tell me. Okay, so let's just have a little look at this place. Let's just watch it for a while. See how things are going to go. Trains are probably going to be on the wrong tracks, aren't they? Okay, we'll fix it as we go. I just saved anyway, so that's gonna be fun. Right. So, chat. But yeah, cement, wood, bam. Hammer, look, it's Jeremiah. Ye got wooded cement. J. Ray Meyer. Holy fuck, mate. 200 in the Toyota Camry. Yams, what do you think? What do you think? I think this car is good, yes. I dunno. Just gently plopped my foot down on the gas, and whoosh, off it went. Was right startled after that. There is a suspicious lack of trains going across this at the moment. Hopefully nothing's stuck. Is there something stuck? There probably is. No, that's empty. That's going across nicely. And that's all. No, it just genuinely is a little bit of a calm moment on this spot. How odd. Everyone, which of these games sounds most appealing to y'all? Grego and Niche, Stabby and Throwy, or Tapple and Showy? I would say Grego and Niche, probably. Oh, I hear a train. There we go, racing in. Also, Miss LW, I'm interested. Have you ever played a 3D platformer game? Depends, probably have, but how are you defining it? What I mean by that is basically a 3D game where platforming in a 3D space is the main focus. Most of these games have a more cartoony look, but don't have to have it. Would you categorize Portal and Portal 2 as 3D platformers? I think they are. They're 3D puzzle platformers, I would say. Like Mario 64, for example, that's one of them. I probably have, but I'll quickly check. Alright, thanks. I think I have games with elements of 3D platformers, but I don't think I have one that is exclusively a 3D platformer. The two I've got that come to mind are two PS2 ones that I've had for years. Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, and Sonic Heroes. I think Ice Age 2, The Meltdown counts as the 3D platformer. Oh right, I see. I've played a bit of the GameCube one myself with Dolphin. Haven't completed it, but yeah, I would say that counts as a 3D platformer. And I've also heard of Sonic Heroes 2, but I don't really know a lot about it. Thanks though, Dolphin being an emulator. Oh, we've got the British freighter. How are you today, Trains Plus? Not as good as other days, and how about you? Oh, I see. I'm good, thank you. Trains Plus, I hope it isn't too bad and that it's gonna be better soon. Yeah, it's only one boring day. I see. Oh, look at that steel. Oh no, something's gone wrong. Someone's stuck. Who's stuck? Where is that? Stuck here? Alright, I never fixed this spot, did I? No, I don't think I have. But why is it going... Why is it going... Huh? It's always a sign of a good thing. It was going on the one track. There we go. That's odd. For some reason it was just going one way. You know what? It may be that signal. Also, this is overflowing. Unfortunately, it's just overflowing so much. Rate 1102. Not quite enough. Think I might get one more of these trains. I think I'll probably get one of these. One more, just one more. How expensive could it be? Very expensive, that's how much. I mean, how much expensive? How expensive? Sorry. Right, so. Steel train still going by. Also, I should save again. Alright, I see. Oh, sorry, dude. Or do that. It's not too bad then. I guess where this was taken. Oh, let me have a look. Ah, the Bewley Auto Museum, of course. Yeah, of course. That's good then. Random guess, Finland? Oh, nope. Think closer. I'm doing my A subway car now. It is nice when I'm listening for stream. Oh, I'm glad that I could help you in that way. That's nice. Yorkshire? Much closer, but not quite. Here's another monorail. Same location. I think I need to finish. It is quite late. Goodbye. Yeah, indeed, goodbye. Very nice. Alright, good night. See you soon. Bye. See ya. Bye. Trace, the con mats? Yeah, con mats. Construction materials. Do you want me to say it? Go on. Spoiler alert! It's a Bewley Motor Museum. A motor, yes, not auto. In the heart of the New Forest in Hampshire, England, United Kingdom, Europe, Earth, Sol. Ah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you meant the one on Venus. Nice place. Bit acidic. You see, Charles, when you ask us right for confirmation, it doesn't really work if we answer, because then you'd have no idea what yes or no was referring to if you read it minutes later. True, but if you responded with... If the likelihood that you respond with solution, like if the likelihood that you spot a problem on the network was high enough that I think you might do it, then I would just wait for a little bit and see if there are any responses coming in. Maybe start reading chat a little bit and then see, oh, there's a response coming in, then maybe. But the way it is now, you're right, I should probably check chat more. Have you ever been there? Nope. Alright, I have about a decade back. I do remember it fairly well, for the most part. Actually got to ride both the monorail and open top of her. That was nice. Also, there's a video about the Butlins monorail in Skegness by British Pathé. It was one of the, if not the, first ever monorail. It's gone now, because the summer resort, I think it was, is gone now. Also, Mr. W. Bewley also had one of James Bond's original cars in them, and one of Back to the Future's original DeLoreans. Oh, nice! Yes, very nice. Look at that, parallel trains, not blocking each other. How nice. Oh, nice. Yes, agreed. Are you still there? I know. Back to the Future. Not Back to the Portal reference. Portal 2, if you remember. Or Portal 1. And Vija. Trace, slowy, not slowy. But thanks for the feedback. Slowy, not showy. Oh, right, that makes sense. Trace, I would say 3D platformers, by my definition, would have to be third person, probably. Well, why? But I'd say in the Portal series, the puzzles are the main focus instead of platforming. Forgot the link. Gotta go for a bit. See you all later. Right, see you later. Wait, actually, the DeLorean might have been a replica. Apologies. It's fine. I haven't seen a single train use this breadth. Let's fast forward, because I wanna see. I wanna see. How well does this function? I think it functions quite nicely. Stuff's rolling through, not clogging up as much. Probably, hopefully, not stopping as much here as well. I wonder where those trains are, the ones that use the bridge. Yeah, that's just full. We need more trains on the line, basically. Wrong station, I need this one. Yeah, you know what? Let's just have another one. Manage vehicles, you get cloned. You have no choice in the matter. There's one of the loaded rock trains. Good. Are the rock trains queuing? No. That's also good. Parallel trains. This is definitely the most busiest spot. Well, just the busiest spot on the map at the moment, I think. It has to be. Now this is interesting because one of these trains will have to stop because they're going on the same track. Oh, there's a Conmat's train coming in. That's nice. That train stopped, but not for long. And the passenger trains aren't hampered by this because they don't need to cross over anymore. Look at that! It's using the bridge! Hurrah! Hooray? Hurrah? Whatever you want. Look at that. I think that the steel bridge fits much better to curved bridges. I think. I don't know why. I just think that's probably the case. Oh, look at that. The Russian Class L. KTM-1. And a couple of trucks. The Zits. Interesting. And that's another freight locomotive. Be interesting to see if that's actually stronger than the one that we have at the moment, or is it just a bit cheaper, maybe? What's this train's maximum speed? 75. Thought so. Yeah, we need to exchange. Let's need to change it up a bit. Give it a better locomotive, one that can actually have 80. Actually, let's have a look. This one, a bit slower. Yeah, it's nowhere near as strong. It's a little bit slower, but it's stronger than the other one we had. But it also costs. Sure, let's use this one actually. There we go. The new locomotive, the brand new one, state of the art. Oh, and there's the log train waiting. You see, now this train's waiting up here and it's not blocking the junction. Trains can fit through. Although this one's waiting. Why is this one waiting? Where does this one need to go? Oh, is this one the other one? Ah, I see. This one's the other one that needs to go up there. I see. That's okay because it doesn't stop the other stuff. See, now these can go back and forth with a train in the station without causing an issue. And now this one's gotten onto the bridge, which means this train can not continue? Why not? Oh, because I've got 3 trains on this line. No, come on. Why do I have 3 trains? Do I need 3 trains? 3, 6, 7? Probably need. I do, probably. Yeah, there's 400, and this one is the line rate is just a little under, so it's gonna stock up too much. But you can see trains passing over and under each other, and it's just wonderful, isn't it? The train has to wait, but not for long. Not for long, hopefully. Come on. Yeah, because this train... Yeah, it is a thing that it has to pass that signal back there. But it didn't have to wait that long. So I think that's fine. Also, yeah, so that's really good that that's all working now. Bye. Hey, bridge time. Yes, I didn't notice your message. I am indeed still here, and have been this whole time. Ah! Oh, Slavic Eagle, what do you think of my revamp of this area? What do you think of the bridge, and this general revamp here? What do you think of it? Got a nice flyover. Also, apologies. This was the first ever monorail in England. 1974. Not the Skegness one, but Skegness was also quite early. Ah, nice. What a coincidence. So have I. I like it. Oh, thank you very much. Look at that load of steel coming through. Same, UK. It's so nice in Transport Fever when you get a busy network and you've just got trains everywhere, basically. But of course you still need scenic routes as well. Speaking of which, it's time to expand a little bit, because this place is getting... is it getting logs? It should be getting logs. Alright, all these trains are probably held up. Yeah, this place needs... I think this place is the place that next needs to be fixed, because you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 trains waiting. 3 trains waiting here. In one direction. That's not great. And that's what's holding up the logs, that's what's holding up everything. Yeah, this junction is, I think, the one that needs to be fixed next. Also, is this working? Is it overflowing? It's not overflowing quite yet. And the train's ready to pick up the oil just in time. Great. Good. Beautiful UK. Though I have to admit, I was yelling at you to make that bridge a bit better by branching it at the other station. At the other station? Oh, you mean here, to branch it here? Well, the thing is, the station's not meant to have through traffic, so the trains that come... Oh, why is this train waiting? Oh, it's that. The thing is that the trains come from on this side, on these tracks. They're not supposed to go through the station, and we've got the junction stuff over here. So I guess I could make this merge in sooner, then have it come over, and then have it a more gradual thing going up. But I think it works. XD, but then you made it work somehow. Yeah, that's basically most of the engineering in Transport Fever 2. Either you're still working at it, or you've made it work somehow. There's no in between, really. Oh, phew, XD. Thanks for reading chat more often. It's very refreshing when the messages get eaten fresh, and not when they're already old and stainy? Stainy? Right, so we've got more planks. The planks then need to be brought up to here, which means we need to connect Kyoto. Kyoto will probably be connected to Shantou, and also Nanjing, so up there. Which tracks do the trains need on the bridge to come from? What do you mean? They need to come from these ones. The trains that use the bridge need to come from these 2 tracks, which are the ones that go left past the station. So these ones, because this needs to be here because of the mill, the factory thing. So the trains that need to use the bridge come from here. They come from this track, and then they need to cross over onto the right. So because of all of I could make these junctions a bit more squished in, but then you couldn't have trains waiting here to come in. They'd wait in the station, which means trains can't pass each other to go into the station. So that's why I've put it back there. Ah, I see. Yeah. Oh, there's a train waiting. There must be another train in the station. Yeah, we've got a train just coming into the station, I see. Anyway, right, so I think we'll do the passenger line first. So from Shantou, going up here, crossing over to Kyoto, then going up over the top to Nanjing. Because I don't think we have a line that goes that way, do we? Nanjing to Beijing, Nanjing to Harbin, Nanjing to Shanghai. Oh, that's a passenger. Train's passenger. Oh, so we already have one that goes down there. Tao to Nanjing. Okay. So we've got a line. We've got the line which goes from here. The orange one. You probably can't see it, but it goes from up here, along here, down to there. That's a not very profitable line, but it's fine. So if you have it go up here, it's going to be probably a longer route. But we'll do it. Also, if you do decide to go for mods someday, which I will definitely do when I've finished one game of it in vanilla, those ones, NS Plan B. Yeah, those are very nice though. At least just by looking at the image. Let's have a look. Okay, so that stuff's up here. So where is the other stuff? That's just around here. I'll probably have a station there, and then we'll have a junction here to go up and over. That's probably the best idea. I think that, of course, it's going to need to be a through station. 2 tracks is enough. 160 meters should be fine. Probably. And let's just delete this bit of road and then place the station just snugly on here, like that. Yeah, just like that, yeah. Now this station should have an okay coverage. We're definitely going to need either trams or buses in here or something. Agreed. And these, which you have actually seen? You mean the Koplapa? Ah, the Koplapa. Yes, I have in real life seen Koplapas when I was in Amsterdam. Yes, I was only on my way through, but I did spend quite a few hours there in the night, waiting at the station for my train to depart. And there, I saw quite a few Koplapas just sleeping at the station and the platforms. It was quite nice. Quite nice. We'll modify the station as well at some point, but this then goes over here. We're going to have a very nice bridge over here. This is going to be a very scenic route because it's going to have suspension bridges. Ooh, the suspense. And it's going to mean that we can have a station in here, which is the industrial area of Nanjing, which means we can use this as a freight station as well. We'll only need 1 passenger platform, if I remember correctly. Let's have it, well, let's just have it go straight in, basically. It would be my ideal choice, but it's quite hilly. Ah, yes, the hill. Indeed. So let's have it on top of the hill instead. It's not the castle on the hill, but it's similar. Let's have it a bit outside. Let's have it there, and then we can have trucks. Although, if it's going to be freight as well, maybe we can have it a little bit of a divot. I don't want to get rid of too much of the hill. I think probably like this is probably a good location-ish. Let's try that. We can always modify the train later. So that's good. Let's also put on the cargo platform just so we have it. Just so we have it. And I want the tracks to be on this side. It needs to be 2 longer so we can have the correct length of thing. Yes, you know what I mean, the thing. And let's modify the station anyway. Let's do it now. So, I want... Yeah, I think that's actually quite a good building for this bit. Then we can have a little... Well... We have a little cargo thing there. Just sort of like this. Is that good? No, I don't like it. Oh, you've redecorated. I don't like it. I think I liked this building a bit better. Like that. Nah, I don't like that either. Guess I just don't like how offset it is, but the thing is, these are all... Actually, that would work. I like that. That's nice. Just a little cargo ramp there. Of course, it needs to be connected to the road. I mean, of course it needs to be connected to the road. Otherwise, how are people gonna get there? This can just... I want actually to curve, please. This one goes over there. This one should probably... Well, I mean, maybe it doesn't need to connect to both. Oh no, it should probably connect to both sides. Although maybe it doesn't have to. Although it probably should, but it probably maybe doesn't have to. I know, I'm just going back and forth. Right, so this I need the tram thing. Tram tracks electric, yes. I mean, I guess we could have it. Oh, we maybe don't need the road going all the way up to it. Maybe we could just have the trams, because that can also be used for the trucks. So we have it kind of like, actually if we delete that bit as well, then we can have just this bit up here, have that centralized, like, actually I want it to only have one platform on this side, just like that. And then we can modify it to also have cargo stuff on this side, actually. Okay, I'll smooth this, of course. Train tools, brush size, harder brush, smooth. Strength, of course, go up. And let's smooth it out, just like that. And let's, of course, also paint it a bit more grassy, if possible. There we go, that's much more natural. Then we need to connect this, of course. Yes, electric. Tram tracks, please. And then we can upgrade. Haha, upgrade these ones going over to there. That should be good. So then we can have... I want it to... Actually, it probably should. I know I'm not finishing many sentences. You know what? Let's actually have a bit more tram trackage. Going on over like that. So then we can actually have another bit of a station stop thing here, just two like that, and then it goes over to the docks. Basically, is what I want. Okay, so let's actually create that tram line now. Yes, there's not going to be anything using it at the moment, but there will be. Haha. How's that working? Is that working at all? May not be working at all. Oh, is that not a... No, it is a tram. Why is that not working? That's odd, it's not showing it up. Oh, because I've only got... Yeah, because I've only had trains selected. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. How is that turning around? It's going like that. That's not ideal. So, instead of going straight back, let's just also go up this way. And then go down past this. Yeah, that's much better. It's not going to turn around weirdly there, then. Oh, I need to rename it. I need to rename it, haha. Let's call it... Well, what have we got? We've got... Well, let's call it Tram 2. There we go. We don't need much of a thing on it yet. Just a little bit. I think, well, actually, let's use the upper ones. Sure. Two of them on Tram 2. Nice, very nice. And the longer snouted Honda Cop, which had a rendition of it included with trains since a long time ago. All of these TPF2 were made by the same author, Opiosk, with two C's. Nice. Also, Travis, did you know that V3D recently returned to the UK OMSI2 bus modding scene? Yes, I have. I did know. He's doing a Northern Countries Palatine. V3D said that he returned to OMSI bus modeling because he got bored when asked on his Twitter. Oh, well, I suppose. Really glad he's back. Good. Right, so this show is going to keep just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like they usually do. So now we need to connect the interesting stuff. So let's put the bridges in first. This needs to come in from sort of this angle, which means we'll probably have the junction. Actually, there's a hill here. That's interesting. We have the junction going around there, which means actually, ooh, that's fun. Okay, that's actually really fun, but I want the tracks to already have kind of the right angle. Ah, new bus. So like that. And then let's see, if I take this over, if I want to create a bridge, how would one do that? Not like that. Well, that's a bridge, but probably not the bridge I was looking for. Also, we'll probably need... How is it supposed to come in here? That's the question. We've got the platforms for it, but we'll need to redo this bit probably, because yeah, otherwise we'd need to turn around there, but that's not great. Unless, of course, no, it needs to come in here, go through, and then, well, I guess we could just use this platform as well and come through there, which means we need sort of this angle. And this would give it to us. Ooh. You know what? Do we need shipping through here at all? Maybe. Can I increase the height of it a bit more? Nope. It should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. There we go. Look at that bridge. It looks a bit odd, this narrow, but we're gonna add at least one more track to it. They only added the suspension bridge in an update. It wasn't part of the original thing. Look at that. It's even curving. Right, so now let's just connect this bit up first. I know this is a bit more of a boring thing, but it has to be done. Let's do it from the other side. But no, this platform's so short. It has, like, we're only using, actually we are using all of them, but I can't really use these. I want a bit of a longer train on here. Although I suppose it is the same length as the other platforms, so might as well use it. That's gonna go over like that. I want this to use the underpass. Oh, that is interesting. Look at that, it'll let us do a level crossing under the bridge. That's... I mean, that's just fun. It'll even let us double track it. It's a match made in whatever game engine this uses. Let's save this. Tropical save, yes. Okay, so I want this to be going somewhat straight down, like that. This is going to be such a scenic route. And things you'll be able to see the bridges. Actually, will you? Oh, yes, you will. Look at that. When you're over here on this mountainous track, just about spot the bridge over here. I'm gonna have another one as well. Right, so now let's connect this up. Ooh, that's gonna cut in a bit. Can I raise it up at all? Nope, you can't do that. That's okay. If I just do it like this, that'll be fine. Then connect it. And the level crossing. So connect it like that. Oh, hello, Mr. Snipes. How goes the fever? It's going quite well. Look, I'll show you what I've done. I connected this sawmill up with a forest tree that's all the way... Where is it? It's all the way somewhere. Here, of course, this one. I connected it up with this one by Harbin, and it actually is within reach of the station, which is nice. And I also redid this entire mess over here. I know it still looks like a mess, but it is much better. You can see none of these trains are blocking each other right now, so they're actually all flowing through, which is fun. So yeah, this is all much better. Plus, it now has a nice little overpass here to get into the station. So yeah, I did that. That's very good. Well, this train stopped here because there's a train going through. That's fine. And I'm now working on connecting Kyoto with Nanjing using the suspension bridge for the first time ever. Right. Oh, sorry, bumped in the microphone. Usually it's a bit higher like that. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. You know what? Let's just give you a nice little view of this bit. As far as I know, he's gonna be payware. It's gonna be payware because he dubbed it the Digibus Supreme. Probably it's gonna be $8.99, like his Phantom. Oh well. Forgot to say, I'm back. Oh, hello back. Oh, hello, welcome. Wait, hello, welcome back. Yes. Omzi2 aside, how's the line going? Hey, welcome back. Weird. With the trucks, they've capitalized this, but with the bus, it's only z. Odd. Yeah, it is odd. Wow! That's why the bridge looks so new. It also looks a bit odd with more than 2 supports, but I like it a lot. Shadow Unity 3? I don't know. What do you mean more than 2 supports? Or is it not? Probably not. But is it? I don't know. How goes the fever? It got really bad, but he's recovering. Wow! Wow, 4 trains at once, right there. Wow, yes. I love this bit. This is the busiest bit of the map so far. Which is why both ends of Harbin needed to be completely reworked for this to work at all. The next bit to fix is probably down here at Beijing. The approach to Beijing, but because look at how many trains there are. Look, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trains just stopped up here. Soon 6. Yeah, this is a mess. I think it's because they're all using that line, even the ones that are going over. Okay. So where are you going in? You are going in there. Okay, so let's just change it so this does no longer use... Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I want to stay over here. So let's change it so this no longer uses that signal, but instead uses that signal, which is just before Beijing Central, so... yeah, so just coming in like that. So that alleviates a little bit... Oh, no, that's not right. No, it needs to go past this signal, but that's just shuffling around the issue, basically. Right? Right, yeah. Yeah, that's I think basically just shuffling around the issue, which isn't great, but we'll get to that probably next time, or maybe this time if it gets much too bad. Let's see how does this at all work. Well, hopefully it will work. That train now is using the right track. Yeah, now it is freeing up a little bit, but this will definitely need to be reworked. Yeah, now that train's waiting between to the passenger platform because the freight train's using it. But But that's why I love Transporter 2. That's what I enjoy, fixing these things and then watching it just flow. Now it's going to be used by another freight train, but then once that one's clear, this one can use the platform, hopefully. No, because the other train's in there. And now it just needs to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And now this train waits to go. Actually, yeah, it's going to wait to go on there. Oh, we've got chips. Oh, it's 1950. We've got the boxcar. We've got chips. We need to buy things for the museum. Been a while since we were actually up here doing stuff. Right, so let's have a look. Is anything gonna... Yeah, this one's gonna expire in the 50s. That's 160. That's all good. That's all good. Let's have a look at this one, the road vehicle ones. 50s, yep. Buy one of these ones. No, that's all fine. Trams, probably not. No, that's 70 and 80. That's good. So, wow, the suspension bridge. San Fran and Lisbon only have two. Lisbons. Well, the red suspension bridge, classic iron. Classic icon, but it looks peculiar with more or less supports. But it looks good. I'm not sure. I think it looks good. Yeah. Oh, traffic jam. Shredders, could you check our serpentine houses? Are there more now? I will. Better than traffic marmalade or traffic marmite. Also, Snipes is of the same color, of the same green as Trains Plus before, deeper and more bluish than the on-stream one. Well, for me, it's the same green-blue thing. Let's have a look at Harbin. Let's see what the houses are like. Nope, we've still got just those houses there. Right, so let's continue this. Let's resume and let's continue. So, we're going to need a junction. Because we're going to need to go up there, around, which means we're probably going to have the junction here, if I had to guess. Because that will probably leave enough space to go down as well for the station. So we have this there, and everywhere. No, sorry, wrong thing. If I just connect it like that, is that going to work? Answer is yes, but it's going to be a bit bumpy. Let's get rid of the road. Actually, let's pause for a little bit. Let's get rid of these road connections. And let's put the tracks in first and then put the roads in afterwards. You know, the traditional way. So like that. Then we need to put in the roads. Streets. Sorry, whatever. Doesn't matter much at the moment. And this one can that go like that? No, that's gonna make it really bumpy. That's horrendous. No, can I do it like this? Is that gonna make it bumpy? That is also gonna make it quite bumpy. Which means we actually need bridges. Because it's on a grade, it's not gonna work otherwise. Bridge like that. Let's use, well, I suppose we could use a viaduct. That this should be filled up. Like that. And then we need to connect this, and this is just going up here. But actually I like the idea of having another bridge, another viaduct. Although it's going downhill, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Although I suppose nah, I can't get away with that. Like this. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that could work. Maybe if I tried it like this way around. No, that's not going to work. If I tried a little bit higher there. But then... That's interesting. Why is it doing that? I mean, it's an interesting bridge. let's try this. Maybe this will work. If I give this a little thing like that, then delete... Oh, it's a bridge pillar. Oh, it needs that thing. You can't... That's annoying. Maybe if I try getting it down there? No, that's not gonna work. Nope, it's not gonna work like this. It's just not gonna work. It's... What would a crossing look like? Yeah, that would be very, very bumpy. That's gonna mess it up. I'd need to have the crossing maybe up here, but no, that's not gonna work either. Well. I mean, this technically works. No. It's not gonna work. I can't have another bridge. You know what? I'm just gonna do it the easy way. Just gonna curve it around a bit. And have it connect up with the road. Just up here. Just like that. There we go. Much easier. Oh, you're off. Bye, Miss W. Bye. Oh, we've gone past 10. Oh, but I wanted to ride this. I wanted to ride it. Aw. Well, maybe we can finish it. Maybe we can finish it. Yeah, what's that? Ba-dum. Yep. Bye, Mr. W. Yes. So what kind of speeds does this actually have, this bit? That's a bit too low, unfortunately. So let's actually delete this little bit, and let's reconnect it up to, I guess, there? If I sound unsure, it's because I'm unsure. I don't really like the way it cuts through, though. Maybe if I just have... Well, maybe if I do have a little bit of a straight bit still, yeah? And then have it come down and over and connect. Yeah, that's a higher speed. It's still a tiny bit low because we go to 95. But it's better. Although I suppose it doesn't really make that much sense if we're gonna go downhill again anyway. So, you know what? No, let's get rid of this stuff. Let's just remake it properly. So, I want this to stay level. Not going up, I want it to stay level. Go around the hill a little bit. Well, then that's gonna slow down even more. No. It would have to go through the hill. What would it look like if I connected it like that? Not great, but also not terrible. Okay. Tell you what, let's just go up a little bit over. Let's just go up a little bit, and then start going straight, and then start going down. That's not such a difficult concept to grasp, is it? At least I hope it's not. Or as I've sunken down in my chair quite a bit. Let's follow that along to here. That's fine. Right, so this then goes into Kyoto Station, and then we just need to connect it up to Nanjing. Let's try this. Let's try it. I wanted to come in at sort of... Well, actually sort of this height, really. And this is going to be another suspension bridge, of course. And there is traversable water. There is traversable water, which is nice. And I like it being a little bit bowed like that, like the train's actually going up one side, then going down the other, because it just fits so well with them, with these bridges. Right, so this goes onto here, and then we need to just curve around, but this is going to be quite a steep decline there, unfortunately, I think. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Maybe if it goes down a little bit. Maybe it just goes down, maybe just like onto there. It looks a little odd with the other side lower. Yeah, it really has to be like this. Well, we can maybe do a little bit of terraforming, actually. Or we can have it connect up to this point. At which point this angle is going to be like that, and that's going to go over there. That's fine. I think this is probably good. And I say probably because I mean probably. So like this. Then we'll have the other paralleling track going across like that. This one going like this. And then this... Let's connect this side first. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I wanted to have a little bridge here as well. Although I suppose... Actually, it should probably be going down, if anything. Well, we could have a tunnel there. No. You know what, let's do a little bit of terraforming so we can have another little bridge there. Let's... Smooth tool, flatten tool. Let's just have it go down a little bit. Just down a little bit along here. Just so we will have an opportunity to have a little bridge here. Right. Yes, like that. Oh, and we can go straight into a tunnel. I mean, that is interesting. I mean, this bridge would look nice, but it's got a too low of a speed limit. We really need... Well, we could have another suspension bridge, but... Although, actually, that doesn't look half bad here. Ah. Okay, I've done it. We've got another little suspension bridge. It just looks like a girder bridge. Look at that! We'll do a little bit more terraforming to make the gap beneath a little bit bigger, but like that. Oh, that's nice. I'll also increase the height over the tunnel a little bit, so it's a bit more understandable why they did put a tunnel here. Which I know is probably more expensive, all of this, than just digging through it and not bothering with a tunnel. Actually, let's smoothen this bit a bit. There we go. That's nice. Right. I just hope this is actually going to be used, because we've already got a line going to Shantao from whatever it's called. What's it called? Nanjing. Actually, this time. Let's go from this end. Okay, so this needs to basically parallel it just straight on, I guess. Just going straight on like that. Going straight on still, hopefully. You know what? Let's just add it on the station. Yeah, that's much easier. Right, now. Interesting concept. I mean, a bridge might not actually look that bad here. I think that might actually look quite nice. Like as the approach to the thing. Although we do need a little bit more earthwork here. So I think if I make this section of it earthwork, and then the other section can be, well, bridge. Maybe also a little bit more earthwork on this side. Yeah, I think if we have a little bit more earthwork here, that's going to look better as well. Like this, and then like that. Then we've got a nice little bridge going up to the station. Looks quite British, that, I think. And what would this look like just connecting it like that? Well, it's gonna be a cutting, but I think that's probably fine. Like that. Haha, ta-da! This does need a bit of smoothing, because, well, it's not very smooth. Just a little bit. That's a bit odd. That's fine. Okay, now we need crossovers. So, like that. And then... Can I not have it? Oh, that's odd. No, not like that. It needs to be... Oh, hopefully it's gonna do it as a part of the bridge. No, it wants to do it as... I guess we'll have to do it like this then, if that works. Yeah, that works. Haha, great. So let's just do signaling. So we have a signal there. Have one there. Oh, well, we haven't connected this bit. Ah, I forgot about that. I guess we'll need to connect one more bit. Okay, that looks reasonable. I suppose we can have another pair of signals there. Okay, this shouldn't be that difficult. 2 hours later. Well, I said it shouldn't be that difficult. Doesn't mean it's not going to be that difficult. I guess it would be another bridge, although I don't really like that. Maybe, well, what would it look like if it just started going down like that, and then we did it like this? Yeah, that's okay. Bit of a bump there, but I think that's probably the best option at the moment. And then we can connect it like this. Well, I don't like the bump there. And that's probably better. No, there's still a little bit of a bump there. I suppose it's fine. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay. Now we need to connect, basically just, it's a straight up connection like that. Straight connection, although it is a bit dippy, which I don't like. Hold on, I've got to redo that dippy bit. Like this, I think that's connecting to the right one, yes. So now I can use the M and N keys to raise it up a bit, like that. You raise me up. No, that's a different song. So I can walk on. No, different song. Okay, so we've got it good up until this point. So now we need just signals along the rest of it, basically. And then we can have a nice ride along this as we continue, as we continue to re-chat. Oh, the junction. The junction. Okay, junction time. Although I suppose we could have... Ooh, I've got an idea. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it like that. Let's do it tonight. No, different thing. Right, so let's have this a 4-track one, so we can have the passenger and freight separate. Ooh, it's gonna make it it's gonna make the bridge even bigger. Haha. Because then that's going to get rid of the need to have an actual junction there, because then we can actually just have it. Why is it doing that? There we go. Because then we can just have it kind of come off like this. And that is going to mean that we're going to need to redo this road once again. But that doesn't matter, we're not using that industry at the moment. So also it should be quite easy to put a bridge over this, I think. And that's going to be very difficult. I'm not going to make the actual route go all the way up there. Just going to have it like this. And yes, that should be fine. However, this needs to actually connect up to... Do we need steel up here at all? No, we don't. But we do need to go in that way. So this actually needs to connect both directions. So... This does have freight, right? Yeah, but it's on the wrong side. So let's bring this over to the steel mill then. So it is going to need to... You know what? That's a project for another time. Let's just finish signaling and put our train on, so then we can get on with everything and end the stream. Once we've ridden it. Once we've ridden it. Right. We're now also officially in the 50s, the 1950s. And we've also breached $2 billion. Okay, so I think that's all the signaling done for now. But this actually doesn't have access to a depot. So we actually need to build a new depot. Haha, congratulations on your purchase. Actually, let's save first of all. So I really don't want to lose all that stuff. So let's save. And where do I want the depot? I think I want the depot... Let's have it over here. Or, although, no, I can't, because I wouldn't be able to fit in. No, so instead, let's have it over here. I know. And let's have it facing... Well, actually, we can just have it here. We can just have it here. Although that's going to be in the way, maybe, if we redo this bit, which we probably will need to do. So let's just have it here instead. Meaning in place of. Then we can have this come over like that. Can have this here. And then we'll put in the line, and then we'll drive it. We'll ride it at least. There, going over there. Over here. And going back. And it's using the wrong track. Does that mean it's using the wrong... It's using the wrong platform. Platform 1. There we go, that fixed it. Okay, that should now work. Let's rename it, let's call it Sha to Kyo to Nan passenger train. There we go. And let's buy our vehicle. Oh, we've got a new coach as well. 120. Look at that. The fastest thing on the tracks. Yeah, we're going to have to need to. We're going to need to have to use to need. Let's use these ones. These ones, and let's use these. So let's just have like, I don't know, 4 maybe. Let's have 2 trains. Buy them both for like $40 million, and let's put them on the right line, which is this one. And pause, save, and well, here we go. Dun da 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 dun dun da dun da da dum 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 da 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 da. Actually, 1 second, just I want to check that we don't actually have any new stuff, any locos. Nope, we still only have this. Okay, so now let's ride it. Let's ride it. You know what? Let's try it just like this. Just like this. Okay. There we go. This is going to be fun. I'll re-chat once we're over the bridge. The buffers on the end. This is also going to look great with electric trains going over it. Hopefully it's actually going to be used by anybody, this line. We will need to grow Kyoto, definitely. Okay, so I'll read chat now. So, I do like this little bump. Okay. Oh, there was a lot of stuff there. Okay, so. Also, snipes for me is the same. Alright, I read that. Alright, keep in mind, there's only 3 minutes left. For today, anyway. He always goes over anyway during the goodbyes. True. Also, when I want to finish projects like this, so. Yeah. But thank you all for sticking with me during this time. XD. Yeah, I guess so. Zzz. Wouldn't it cost double to engineer that bridge over a non-rolling one? What do you mean? Which one? I don't know which bridge you mean. Oh, you mean one that's straight and curved? Yeah, you're right. Probably would, but I like it this way better. Right. I'm off. Bye, peeps. Bye. All right. Bye. See you tomorrow, probably. See yous. See, can I go? Wanna write what? Always over. Right? Nah, I'm saying I just want to say bye to W. Yes! Suspensey! Yes! Amazing! Tasty slurp. It matches its big brother like a set built at the same time. True. Exactly. Oh, there's a bridge coming up, so I'll pause reading chat because I don't want to miss this. I wouldn't miss this for the... well... for the minute that it's going to take me to go over it. Right. There's just a little bump at the end. I will have to fix this probably at some time, but it's good enough for now. Good enough for now. See, it's much better if it's curved, if it's not just a straight line, if it's like an inverted bowl one. A tiny girder bridge. Right, anyway. It would hold a record like most expensive bridge ever built at the time of its construction lore-wise. Oh, you're right, it would definitely. You're right. Every virtual railway needs lore. Yes! Yes! You're right! That's why I always put lore in my routes. In trains as well. And here's that other bridge coming up. And this is quite a nice approach as well, I think. Right, something to talk about while giving a video tour, lol. You're right. Also, is this using the right platform? I hope it is. Let me just quickly double check this. It's not using the freight side, is it? Nanyang West. Let's just double check this, shall we? It's using platform. It might be using the wrong platform. Manage Lime. This is. No, it's using platform. Oh, platform 1. It's got platform. Oh, it's only got platform 1 and 2. I think I'd be happier if it's using platform 2 actually, because that's the one that's supposed to be for passengers. The other one's supposed to be for freight. And they'll pan them each. They'll pan themselves out. It's gonna be fine. Right, so, video tour? Ooh, I'm gonna make one for my route, but that is still a ways off. Very nice. Yeah, video tours are nice of routes. If you put a bunch of work into something, you need a way to promote it. True. Very true that. When the water turns bloody, I feel this land is cursed. True. Yes, exactly that. Yipes. Sharadai Spooky Railway. No! You're not supposed to spoil that secret yet? Always reminds me of that fictional Klingon Blood River from Star Trek. Yeah, which is actually based on Norse mythology, which is also partially... which in Greek mythology is also stuff like that, I think. Maybe I'm misremembering. I forgot what it's called. Something Core? Stova Core is where you go to on the River of Blood. I don't know what the River of Blood is called. No, actually Grey Thor is where you go to on the River of Blood, I think. Doesn't... I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Something Core? Kiwi, Smoothie Green. That depot was big on the inside, yes. Secret Gallifreyan Alliance. Ooh, yeah, you are that color on stream. You did a good job today, Sharadai. Oh, thank you for saying so. Agreed. I was talking about in IRL when you were building that humped one. Oh, I see. Alright. You can see it coming a mile away. It's so tall. Yeah, you're right, especially with the shrunken down distances in Transport Fever 2. You can just see them from everywhere. Yes, ooh, hee, here we go. And the little one, yes, love it. The looming suspension tower gives you a sensation of anticipation getting on it. You're right, it does. Oh, and 3 people are riding it. Yes, so 3 people are riding it. I think we'll just go into Shantao, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, right? So I might as well give shout-outs now, so then we can do it while we're riding. So, Kangafango streams on Sundays, streams driving trucks mostly at the moment. Sometimes driving trains, or building stuff in OMSI and in Trains as well. Also, if you're playing Trains, like with Z at the end, Tiers 19, I would suggest you have a look on the download station for 2 routes, which I can recommend. One is called Central Europe, the other one is called Contrailways. Yeah, that's basically shoutouts done. And this stream will be archived, so now we just need to... I like this little hill here. So I just need to wait until we're at Shantao, and then... well, that's it. I like this bridge a lot. The way it's just going over the roads and over the other bridges just looks like such a feat of engineering, which it basically is. It would be nice if you could make a road run parallel on the same bridge. Like you've got one half the tracks, one half the road. That would be really nice. Maybe you can do that. I don't think you can, but maybe. It would be nice if you could. Right. Yes, I'll try it and catch one. Thanksies for the shout out. Don't mind buffers, they're not magic. You just crash into them if you tried going through them. Sunday is a sleepy day for me. Oh, yeah. Of mine? Yes. Thanks. If you do make it, it'll be nice to have you. I'm sure it will. Right, and this is the first time a train is going on this line, at least. It's going to go into Shantao. Crossing number 1. And crossing number 2. And here we come. Hopefully, let's see how many people are going to get into this train. Oh, that's a bit of a sharp curve there. I will need to fix that bit as well. At some time, let's see how many people get into this train. $21. Interesting. And is this by any chance... Yes, that is that line as well. So, 7 that way. So I think these 2 lines may cannibalize each other a bit, but at the moment we've got such a good income that we can afford to have some lines that don't produce income. Plus, this is only serving a little bit of Kyoto. So... yeah, once we hook this up completely, it'll be much better. And look, there are already people waiting here. 3 people. Oh, and a few more since the tram just arrived. Anyway, I'm not getting carried away. I need to get a thumbnail. Maybe just of the bridge. Maybe just of that bridge. Or maybe I can get one out of the stream. I'll probably get one out of the stream, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. That's a bit of a short clearance there. Such an interesting space down here. Yes, so I want to get a thumbnail, but the stream's gonna end. Yes, I've gone much too far overboard. No, not overboard, over time. The other one. Saving, ending, shoutouts are done. I'll get a thumbnail out of the stream, that's fine. Actually, that at the end might not be a bad thumbnail. But I've already exited. Would be nice if you could have a road version of that suspension bridge. I'm sure a mod adds it. It probably. The ones in San Francisco, California, and Lisbon, Portugal. Half past UK, yes. That mountain pass I did earlier had scary moments almost constantly. Yeah, you mean the narrow gauge one? Lovely, loved the 2 pics you shared earlier. Yeah, they were nice. Over in Discord, wasn't the stream supposed to end? Oh right, that's what I forgot. Ecstasy. He's working on it, Slovak Eagle. Yes, I am. We've already done everything, so I guess this is it. Bye. This is it. Thank you all very much for coming. It's been very nice having you all. I didn't mean to go that much overtime. I wanted to get this project finished because I wanted to ride all over it, because that would be such a nice end to the stream. Bye bye, loved it. Yes. So there we go. Bye. Bye indeed. For game dev. For game dev? What do you mean for game dev? Bye for game dev? Anyway. Right. Just gonna wait for it to tick over. Okay, so bye.